Watson not going to risk returning it, so they'll start at the 25.
And now let's discuss Julio Jones. They've got to be thinking, how can we get him a little bit more involved here? Second quarter, you're down, and really, he's been out of the mix.
I would agree with that, and oftentimes you hear, well, we're just taking what the defense is giving us, but sometimes that's just not good enough. Sometimes you have to take what you want, and that means getting him the football.
Yeah, so far just a single catch in this game. On first down, it's Tannehill. Looking downfield for Jones.
And this is incomplete. It looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw is Tannehill. Rush coming, and he's taken down. J.J. Watt make that now 4 sacks for him in tonight's ball game.
CD, so often we talk about quarterbacks holding on to the ball too long. Well, we can't say that there. He had no time to do much of anything. So 3rd and long after the sack. Tough task for Tannehill and the Titans.
Tannehill.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Marco Wilson.
All right, work with me, partner. This is a classic understatement. Their execution has been very poor. Last 3 drives, 2 interceptions and a fumble. Winning football? We're not seeing it right now.
Out again are the Arizona Cardinals, and they won't get tired of hearing this. 3-0 and one of the final 5 unbeaten teams in the league this season. Their latest win comes over the Jacksonville Jags, 31-19, giving the team its first 3-0 start since 2015. And Arizona's offense, Charles, spectacular again in this one. They lead the NFL in scoring. Even playing in an incredibly tough division, these guys look like they may be the front runners, and they may be the real deal this year.
I absolutely believe that they are the real deal this year because it's not just what they're doing on offense. Although when you score at least 30 points and have over 400 yards in every game, you're likely to win, but you will win the games that you have in front of you. Even though Kyler Murray had no passing touchdowns this week, he still put up 316 yards and had one on the ground, that extra dimension that teams have to prepare for, and rarely do they solve it. And I love the fact that they were tough, Brandon. Trailed at halftime, got a rush touchdown from James Conner, and a pick-6 from cornerback Byron Murphy Jr. in the span of 3 plays, and then erased a 9-point lead.
Touchdown! Kyler Murray with a touchdown throw to DeAndre Hopkins. And the Cardinals are feeling good as they extend their lead in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the second quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
Now Prater to add the PAT. And the lead is now 24. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it winds up in a touchdown for Arizona. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
Cameron Batson now from his end zone. Time again to see what Ryan Tannehill and the Titans can do.
Bottom line, he's got to figure things out. He's completed 3 passes, but 2 of them have been to the wrong team so far.
And when we talk about the best quarterbacks, we're usually talking about touchdown to interception ratio, aren't we? And 2 to 1 is acceptable, but the top line guys 3 to 1 or better is what they're looking for. Now we're talking about interceptions versus completions. That's not a ratio should ever be in any discussion.
Looking deep for Julio.
And he almost had his second pick of the game. Probably should have. And he's frustrated as it falls incomplete.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Tannehill. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got
a leap, and he's got it. He got it.
And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Yes, partner, Julio Jones is just that good. I mean, if it's going to be a type of a jump ball play or a play where you have to go up over people to get it, I like his odds because of...
And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32.
I'm starting to wonder if this offensive line just simply doesn't like him. I mean, they've given up 6 sacks in this game. He's had nowhere to go, nowhere to run, and obviously nowhere to hide.
And all those sacks in the first half, this is just complete domination. He's going deep for Brown.
And this is incomplete. Oh, that looked like a sure 6 points, but he could not get that to stick, and that is a golden opportunity wasted there.
The Titans on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This will be 3rd and 19. He's going to go up top again. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The offense stays put. They failed twice already in this first half, but they're going to go a 3rd time here on 4th down. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on 4th down. And the Cardinal defense is going to get the football back.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense.
They are clicking on all cylinders. They seem to be just scoring at will right now, and that's why they've opened up this big lead.
Now we always talk about getting into the zone, and all athletes are seeking that, aren't they? Where everything is working for them. Every move they make works. It clicks, and they are on point right now.
Yeah, they are in that zone that you're talking about. A reminder, coming up at intermission, we'll get highlights of this Super Bowl from Jonathan Coachman and the crew in Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report. Caught left side, Hopkins. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Back-to-back plays of right around 30 yards, and the field position has totally been flipped.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. To throw, it's Murray. That's going to be caught by Kirk for a Cardinals touchdown. It's a 6-yard touchdown pass. And the Cardinals are starting to pour it on the game's biggest stage. They are running away with this Super Bowl.
So it takes them just 3 plays here to find the end zone. And you remember, of course, this was all set up by their defense.
Yeah, they got the stop on 4th down, so I imagine the offense said to their defense, thank you very much for this great starting field position. And like you said, 3 plays later, they're in the end zone.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Derrick Henry and the rest of the Titans offense about ready to roll again.
They haven't been able to get him on track. They haven't been able to get this offense on track. No points so far.
Maybe it's time to start doing a few different things. throwing the ball a little bit, maybe featuring other people touching it for a while, and then you get a chance to come back to him when things have changed a little bit. They have to make an adjustment.
Well, still time for him here as we sit in the second quarter.
And now he'll let this one go deep, back over the middle. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
I think you'd agree that looked like the right call from up here.
No doubt about it. What everyone has to understand is that the officials are going to be right on the play each and every time. You may not like the call, but they're usually spot on.
Looking downfield for Jones.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Julio Jones once again the intended target, but it's going to be second down.
A shotgun snap for Tannehill. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline.
And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
He was looking for the running back, Derrick Henry, and it's third down. Out of the gun, Tannehill.
He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing again is Tannehill.
That's taken in by Ferkser.
And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. This is first and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Here's Tannehill. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Anthony Frisker, the intended target.
But it'll be second and goal. Tannehill now to throw. And it's caught. And it's a Titans touchdown. Anthony Ferkser from 4 yards out. And the Titans are on the board here in the final minute of the first half.
I'm not sure that they have illusions right now of, okay, we're going to score 8 times in a row and we're going to be terrific. But to get one, that was huge for them. That has to feel much better right now.
And you do have, we're still in the first half. You do have the entire second half. There's something about that goose egg that just looked bad on that board, but now they've broken it.
Yeah, broken through. Can they maintain the pace? We'll see as we go along.
On the return, Isabella. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return.
DeAndre Hopkins and the rest of the offense heading back onto the field. We're in the second quarter. He already has 2 touchdowns. We know how good he is. That's well documented. How do you contain it?
We know he's a nightmare. So in this situation, I would go ahead and double him. Maybe even have a third person in the area and try and dissuade them from throwing him the football. Make someone else beat me for a while because I don't know that their talents are his. Because when he gets his hands on the ball, he breaks down my entire D.
Murray fighting, lost the football. It's picked up by the Titans. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line.
We know he's got the speed to get downfield, Charles, but there's the negative side. A little loose with the football that time.
And that's normal, especially when you have his type of talents, because you feel like you're into the open field and maybe you don't feel the people who are around you are closing in. All quarterbacks have to do extra ball security drills with the way the game's played now because defenses, they attack the football as much as they attack the runner.
These sacks now, they're starting to pile up, Charles, and that front 7 defensively, they've had their way with this offensive line.
And I think at this stage, we have to start thinking about different play calls. We've got to start helping this quarterback out because the entire game he's been under siege. I don't care what the down and distance, they've got to get the ball out of his hands a lot quicker.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. It was a terrific first half from the former #1 overall pick, Kyler Murray. First, though, let's run through the next-gen stats for the Titans in that first half. And they will need to get this passing game in gear. because they did not do much of anything in that first half. And it's why the scoreline is what it is. Meanwhile, for the Cardinals, they had a little more success than their counterparts did in the passing game, as evidenced by the numbers there.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in the Super Bowl.
Out of his end zone comes Andy Isabella.
Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. Past midfield, look out. Still going past the 30. And he'll bring it back all the way. And you've used the phrase with me before, pressing the kicking game. What exactly does that mean? Because they did it there.
It means focusing on it, all aspects of it, because it's the third part of the game. Offense, defense, special teams. If you press the kicking game, create an advantage, make a big play, it often leads to victory.
And oh my goodness, this is nowhere close. Well to the right and no good. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff.
Cameron Batson now from his end zone. And we will not see an attempt to match that return touchdown, as this will be a touchback and bring it out to the 25.
Out come the Titans now. They'll have it first on offense to start the third.
And they just got a little help from their defense forcing the turnover. Now can they make that pay off in points?
They need to, partner. They're down on the scoreboard. Need to take advantage of those opportunities, and this is a good one right in front of them.
On 1st and 10, Tannehill. And a pair. So he'll just tuck it and take the sack.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Boy, and now they can't even get a play off.
A penalty is declined.
On second down, here's Tannehill. Under pressure, and he's going to go down. Tannehill sacked.
J.J. Watt in there yet again. They just cannot block him. He now has 8 sacks, and that is a new single-game record.
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. And they will set up shop, red zone territory at the 13-yard line.
And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them, and they took advantage of it there. Got a nice interception and set up their offense in great shape.
After the turnover, here's Murray. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a... And Hopkins has got it. Touchdown, Arizona. DeAndre Hopkins with his 3rd touchdown of this Super Bowl.
And the Cardinals are starting to open things up here in this Super Bowl.
There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Prater on to add the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. Well, that drive started with not a whole lot of real estate in front of them. In plus territory, excellent field position. 2 plays later...
I'm ready for more. You fired up, I'm fired up. Don't run from rap. 1, 2, 3. Hey. I'm ready for more. Tell them I'm ready for more. Game time. I'm ready for war. Tell them I'm ready for war. I just got 20, I'm running on empty. This mobile that came from my money is silly. I feel like envy, not trying to be friendly. It is what it is, if you want me, come get me. Whenever you ready, no, I keep it steady. Yeah, I get the W, throw the confetti. Please do not tempt me, don't hold it against me. We about that action, don't ever forget it. Squad of gorillas, the army, the navy. When I call a play, I'ma score like I'm Brady. The title is mine, if you want it, come take it. I'm ready for more. Tell them I'm ready for more. I'm ready for war. Tell them I'm ready for war. I'm ready for more. Whole squad in the field, yeah, we tell them I'm ready for more. I'm ready for war. Tell them I'm ready for war. If you looking for me, you know where to find me. I leave you dusted, I leave you behind me. I flip the switch from 0 to 90. If you do too much, I'ma do the almighty. You know I got it, you know I'm a legend. You know I'm the one, I do not come in second. Please do not tempt me, don't hold it against me. We about that action, don't ever forget it. Squad of gorillas, the army, the navy. When I call a play, I'ma score like I'm Brady. The title is mine, if you want it, come take it. I'm ready for more. Tell them I'm ready for more. I'm ready for war. Tell them I'm ready for war.